Just come off the AFROTECH AI Edge Summit, a half-day conference that covers the main AI skills. Such a fantastic idea. The founder of AFROTECH, Morgan DeBorn, has spent a lot of time on social media recently talking about AI with really practical tools of how to implement it. And I love seeing this scaled up version of that work that she's been doing. I'm going to talk about a couple of the key insights and takeaways from this session. The session started with custom GPTs. I've talked about the resume refiner, the interview ninja, which I've created to help people to practice for interviews. A couple of things that I loved. If you want your team to adopt the use of custom GPTs, it's a good idea to give them a persona. The example she used is of a custom GPT called Franny, whose main job is to give feedback to the team. The other thing she shared was an org chart that had a mixture of human beings and custom GPTs in the future that could be AI agents. And it was such an interesting way to bring to life a way of working that is not too far off in the future, where we have mixed teams of both humans and AI agents. I jumped in right in time for the Descript section of the call. I love Descript. I've talked about it on the channel before. She talked about creating and using an avatar, but also ways in which you can take long form content and create really short, catchy clips that you can use on your social media. The next session was by Jen. I have to say, I have mixed feelings about avatars. I don't like avatars being used in situations where it's not obvious that you're speaking to an avatar instead of a human. The main takeaway for me in terms of avatars was the way in which they can be used to very rapidly and at scale translate content. The section on Perplexity, I was really looking forward to. Comet is the new browser. The way to think about Comet, it's like having an intern or an assistant who literally is able to run in and out of the 97 tabs that you have open and actually help to synthesize that information. Another tip from Perplexity was the finance tab. It's perplexity.ai/finance. If you're into stocks, crypto, you're going to find that really useful. The final talk was by Jeff Nelson, the CEO of Blavity. He pitched his talk about AI agents at exactly the right level. I loved how he made us think about the AI agents of today that are very task-oriented and challenged us to think about the AI agents of tomorrow that are more goal-oriented. They are building an exciting product that's coming out in the autumn. He also gave a very practical example of how you can use agents today. So for example, they're able to create bespoke presentations for each customer that has not renewed. So let's say you have 60 customers. With the right prompting, you can get those slide packs so quickly, whereas in reality, creating one bespoke pack for every client would just not be sustainable. All in all, it was a really successful event. I think it brought a lot more people on board in terms of the use of AI, and I'm excited to see what AFROTECH does leading up to their conference in October.